A healthy lawn rarely comes from one big project. It develops through small, consistent decisions repeated throughout the year. Grass grows, faces stress, and then recovers depending on the season. The goal isn't perfect grass every week, but steady stability that builds over time. Understanding lawn health as a year-round system. Each season affects turf differently. Spring wakes it up, summer challenges it with heat and drought, fall helps it repair damage, and winter forces it into rest. The strongest lawns are supported by consistent habits like proper mowing, watering, soil care, nutrients, and quick repairs when problems appear. Many homeowners treat lawn care as an ongoing system instead of a one-time job. Surveys show a large portion of homeowners plan to keep spending the same or even more on lawn care each year. This reflects the idea that lawns improve through steady attention rather than quick fixes. Experts often explain that a lawn works like a living system. When you manage it throughout the year instead of reacting to problems, the results become far more stable and predictable. Know your grass and climate. Grass type and climate determine how a lawn should be maintained. Cool season grasses such as Kentucky bluegrass, ryegrass, and tall fescue grow strongest in spring and fall when temperatures are mild. Warm season grasses like Bermuda, zoysia, and St. Augustine grow most actively during summer heat and slow down as temperatures drop. Because of this difference, two lawns in the same neighborhood may require different care schedules. Soil type, sunlight, and grass variety all influence when to fertilize, how often to mow, and when to repair thin areas. Core lawn practices that matter, year-round. Certain habits remain important in every season and act as the foundation for long-term lawn health. Soil testing and foundation care. Healthy soil supports everything above it. Testing soil every few years helps identify nutrient levels and pH balance. If the soil needs lime or nutrient adjustments, fall is often the safest time to apply them so they can slowly improve soil conditions. Mowing the right way. Mowing does more than shorten grass. It shapes how the plant grows. Cutting too much at once stresses the roots, which is why the 1/3 rule is recommended. Never remove more than 1/3 of the grass blade during a single mow. Watering efficiently. Watering mistakes are common. Outdoor irrigation can account for a large portion of household water use, and much of it is often wasted through evaporation, runoff, or poorly maintained sprinkler systems. Fertilizing at the right time. Grass needs nutrients, especially nitrogen, but timing is more important than quantity. Heavy fertilizing in early spring can push rapid top growth that struggles once summer heat arrives. Cool season grasses benefit most from fall fertilization because the plant directs energy into root development. Warm season grasses respond better to feeding in early summer when their natural growth cycle is strongest. Seasonal priorities for lawn care. Spring. Spring care focuses on waking the lawn gently, removing winter debris, checking for thin or damaged areas, and preventing early weeds help set up the season for success. Pre-emergent weed treatments work best when soil temperatures begin rising. Light feeding and careful mowing encourage steady growth without overstressing young grass. Summer. Summer is the toughest season for most lawns. Heat, drought, pests, and heavy foot traffic all create stress. Raising the mowing height and watering deeply can protect grass during these months. Warm season grasses may benefit from early summer fertilization, while cool season lawns usually require lighter feeding during hot weather. Monitoring for pests and diseases helps prevent small problems from spreading. Fall. Fall acts as the recovery period for lawns. Aeration loosens compacted soil, overseeding fills thin patches, and fertilizer supports root growth before winter arrives. Weed control is also more effective in fall because plants are naturally sending energy down into their roots. Consistent moisture helps lawns store strength for the following year. Winter. Winter is mostly about protection. Grass stops actively growing, so heavy foot traffic on frozen turf should be avoided to prevent damage. This is also a good time to maintain equipment, inspect irrigation systems, and plan adjustments for the next growing season. Seasonal lawn care works best when viewed as steady improvement rather than emergency repair. Each season prepares the lawn for the next one. By supporting growth during active periods and protecting the grass during stressful conditions, a lawn can remain healthy and resilient year after year.